The marathon server slam is upon us. Yay! But, in typical Bungie fashion, they don't really want to hold your hand and explain the things and inner workings of the game. Well, I am here to help. I've been having a bit of a deep dive through the upgrade tree, and today I'm going to go over exactly what to look for and what to do with the upgrade tree. Let's get into it. So if we go into factions, we'll get in to each faction and the relevant skill tree. Now, Cyber Acme, that is primarily for skills that boost your runner. So for example, Vault Space, increase your data card rewards, increase your data credit wallet space, you'll be able to unlock an AR. Here's a very, very important one, and it is your heat capacity. Unlocks enhanced backpacks for your armory, loot speed, fall resistance damage. You can unlock a key for purchase in your armory. Grant bonus tactical ability energy when opening an unlimited container. Open a container rewards you with 25 credits. Rook gains an increased chance of finding matter fixatives when defeating USC. Your generated heat recovers more quickly. Your sprint side generates less heat. And as you unlock points in this skill tree, you'll be able to unlock capstones. Now for the first capstone, Cyber Acme standard contracts will now award increased credits upon completion. Increases faction rep gained for Cyber Acme treasures. So you'll get basic stuff like that for every faction. Now, capstones are very important for Rook, because if we keep going up here, we'll see at capstone 4, Rook will now start runs with a small amount of credits in addition to their basic gear. Then you can unlock superior backpacks. Finally, Rook will now start runs with a deluxe backpack in addition to their basic gear. So these capstones are very, very good for upgrading your Rook runner. So Cyber Acme is all about a skill tree that boosts your runner, heat, loot speed, stash space, credit space, things like that. Now, if we move on to Nucal. Nucal is all about boosting your healing, your shields, unlocking healing items, free healing items, self-revives. So we'll have a look here. Unlocks daily free shield charges in the armory. Unlocks advanced shield charges for purchase in the armory. Unlocks daily free advanced shield charges in the armory. Nucloric standard contracts will now award shield charges. So that's your skill tree for shield charges. Then we've got one for patch kits, which is for your health. Unlocks regen V2, so that is another healing implant. Hazard tolerance increases your shell's maximum protection against UESE data corruption. So this is to buff against status ailments. Hardware reduces duration of negative status effects. Firewall reduces duration of status effects. So this is again the healing items you would use to remove status ailments like frost, toxin. This is just buffing those items. Self-repair speed increases how quickly your consumable restore missing health or shields. So basically, how quickly you can use a healing item. Unlocks advanced mechanical kits for purchase in the armory. So these are basically just to remove status ailments. Helping Hands. This is a mod that basically increases your usability speed for healing items. Unlocks self-revives for purchase in the armory. Now that's an important one, especially if you're running a lot of solos. Up here, enhanced shield implants, so you can buy shields in the armory. You can buy blue shields in the armory. That is fully restores health kits. Nucloric standard contracts will now award mechanic kits, so that's for removing status ailments. Health and shield consumables take less time to use. And now if we move to the capstone, Rook will now start runs with a patch kit and a shield charge. Nucloric will now barter their wares for deluxe salvage. So if you don't know what that means, in the shop, any resources you pick up you can use to barter to buy products. So for Nucloric, they're healing items, so this will allow you to use blue resources and below to barter for healing items in the shop. Increases faction wrap. Unlocks a sponsored kit. Self-revives have a small chance not to be consumed on use. That is a very big one. You make less noise while healing, which is good, because noise in this game is very, very prevalent. Superior shield implants for purchase in the armory. So Nucloric, I would say, is a very good one for staying alive, because the time to kill in this game is very harsh, even against AI. Your shields, your health, they'll get absolutely ripped through from the AI and runners. Nucloric, a very important skill tree to use. Then we move on to Traxus. Now Traxus is all about SMGs, ARs. It unlocks mods in shops, it unlocks purchasable weapons, and the capstone actually allows Rook to start runs with a green weapon. And obviously you unlock the barter as well. So if we have a quick look, unlocks a set of deluxe weapon kit for mods in the armory. So weapon mods. Unlocks a set of enhanced weapon mods from the armory. Expands the ping effect for TAD. Now I have a few instances where I've used TAD, but I don't really see what it's pinging, to be honest with you. If you know, let me know. But this increases TAD. Ping duration increases how long your pings persist on hostile targets. So if you ping in a team, your ping will last longer. Unlocks a rotating deluxe assault rifle mod in the armory. Unlocks an assault rifle for purchase. Enhanced assault rifle mods such as green. Precision mods. Sniper rifle. Sniper rifle again. And rotating deluxe precision mods. So precision mods are for your snipers. So this skill tree here is all about assault rifles and snipers. SMG mods. You can buy a green SMG. Volt weapons, so this is the battery ones. Now just a tip, if you're using a battery weapon, don't reload until you've run out of ammo, because you will forgo that full clip. Think like energy clips and upgraders. It's the same idea. Get a Volt weapon, SMG, and deluxe blue Volt mods. Traxus, very good, especially for the first capstone, so I would highly recommend at least unlocking the first capstone, because Rook will get a green weapon out of it. Now we move on to Maida. Maida is about your throwables, your grenades, and also your jumps and sprints. Now the capstone allows Rook to start with a claymore. Rook will now start runs with a stack of claymores. So you can see that we're building a picture here. The more you branch out into your contracts and unlock capstones, the more powerful Rook is going to become over the course of your tenure with the game. Now, this unlocks a proximity sensor, unlocks claymores for the armory, unlocks trap packs in the armory, unlocks ammo crates in the armory. Survivor Kit V2 implant for purchase in the armory. Graceful landing, so that's full damage implants. Bionic leg implant in the armory, so you can see it's just unlocking stuff in the armory for purchase. Increases your movement, speed and jump height. Unlocks cardio kicks, so I believe these are the same as adrenaline shots. If you're thinking of arc raiders, it helps your heat, run faster, things like that. Gaining effects a cardio kick for a short duration at the beginning of each run, so that's quite good. Automatic deploy a smoke cloud when activating an exfil escaped, so that would be very good if you're using this guy here, a Can't remember his name. What's his name? What's his name? Assassin. If you're using Assassin, that would be a very good mod to unlock, because you'll get invisibility. Because Assassin's ability, anytime you enter smoke, you go invisible. So anytime you extract, you'll be able to go invisible as well. So that was Maida. Not as important as the other ones, I would say, but it's good for utility. Definitely one to leave toward the end of your upgrade cycle. The next one is Arachne. Now, Arachne is all about shotguns, knives, finishers, and a very important one I've noticed for the capstone. Rook will now start runs with a WSTR combat shotgun. So capstone 4 for Arachne is very important. Guaranteed shotgun along with another green weapon at the start of each of your Rook runs. Fantastic. And capstone 1 will allow him to start with implants. Unlocks a set of enhanced LMG mods, railgun mods, shotgun mods. So Arachne is railgun, LMG, shotgun, and you can just see we're unlocking things for purchase here. Melee damage increases the damage of your melee knife attacks, so you get more increased melee damage. Finisher Siphon, your finishers become more powerful and absorb more energy. Revive speed is more quick. You unlock a knife implant. You unlock a melee implant. Knife attacks will restore a small amount of health, which is not bad. Eliminating a hostile reduces your heat build-up, which is also not bad. So I would say Arachne is probably more important than Maida, but to be honest, you definitely want to start with Cyber Acme and Nucloric. Finally, we've got Sekiguchi. Now, Sekiguchi is all about cores, implants, abilities, and Rook will gain the effects of Signal Mask after activating an exfil. So Rook's ability, his L1 ability, tactical ability, whatever you call it, basically puts a mask on and the AI, it becomes invisible to AI. Quite potent, especially it will allow you to extract from armoured extractions. Now the armoured extractions can be quite hairy. They always spawn with some sort of heavy AI unit. So if you've got this, makes that a little bit easier, and also gives you some form of protection for extraction, as the AI will attack other runners if they start coming to the exfil. And also Rook will now start with runner cores. Now, unlocks energy amps for purchasing the armoury. You get free energy amps in the armoury. Increases availability stock of energy amps. Increases time it takes to bleed out. Downing a runner grants you tactical ability energy, which is good. Amps are for your tactical and ultimate abilities. Basically, they give them a bump, so you can use it more often. Unlocks 2 enhanced cores for triage, 2 enhanced cores for destroyer, 2 enhanced cores for assassin, and then you get your green and blues. So it will allow you to buy cores in the shop for specific runners. And then we've got Vandal, Recon, and Thief. Your greens and your blues. Energy harvesting, augmented capacitors. Tactical recovery reduces the cooldown of your tactical and trait abilities, so more abilities. For your prime ability, this is your ultimate, this is your tactical. So it'll allow you to use these more. Partially fills your tactical ability at the start of a run, which is good. Partially fills your prime ability charge at the start of a run. So that when you load in, you'll have full cooldown on your abilities. This will negate that. So these are quite good. Sekiguchi's about your runners, it's about your abilities. So I would say that's probably more important than definitely Maida, possibly Traxus and Arachne. If it was up to me, I would go for a tier list of Cyber Acne, Nucloric, and then I would move on to Sekiguchi. But if you are really invested in getting your Rook as powerful as possible, I would not focus on Cyber Acme. I would focus on Nukel first, then Traxus to get Capstone 1, Capstone 1 Nukel, Capsule 1 Traxus, and then if you really want to beef them up, Capstone 4 Arachne. I wouldn't really go for Sekiguchi for Rook, and then I would go Capstone 4 Cyber Acne. And that's it. So, depending on how you want to play, Cyber Acne is your runner, Nucloric is healing, Traxus is SMGs and ARs, Maida is throwing grenades, Arachne is shotguns, LMGs, railguns, and Sekiguchi is your runner cores and ability energy. Hopefully that helps. Thanks so much for your time. Any more questions, leave it down below. I'll probably be covering Marathon for a couple of days until the server slam goes off. But thanks so much for your time. I appreciate you watching, and until the next one, all the best. Cheers.